Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to a video where, yeah, like welcome to my messy desk. I am in the middle of changing some things up. And so one of those things is my planner. And I will be filming that for you guys. But I decided to get out all my planner stuff and kind of reorganize it. I was shoving stuff in and it just isn't organized. And I thought, oh shoot, I better turn on the camera because maybe some of you want to come along. So if you're not a planner girl, that's fine. A lot of this stuff I use in my journal anyway. So a lot of it's, like notepads. We use that in our journal all the time anyway. So get out something, work on something. I don't know, clean something. You guys are way better at cleaning, watching videos than I am. I'll tell you that. So I'm always inspired by you guys. This is just a clear bucket. You can see it. I showed this to you. I love the price tag is right here. It was $1.99. It may have been less than that if it was the color of the day. You know how that works. But I like to leave the price tags on stuff because I'm like super excited I found a good deal. Okay. So in here, I essentially have office supplies for my planner and journal. I don't know. All the things we have to have that we don't, whatever. Okay. I'm going to take them all out and we're going to start over. Okay. And essentially they're going to kind of go back where they were, but I want to see what I have to work with. And, we'll do like, look at this. Oh my gosh. I love these so much. I had to have these. Do I use them? No, because they're in the bottom of my thing. And here is like a piece of paper with, okay. This container, I do like containers because it contains things, right? It does give us a limit. Now, this container, let's see, it is from IKEA. I don't know how to, oh, here we go. If you're interested, IKEA item, maybe this one, 500, 435.73 is what I think. Okay. I don't know what it's supposed to be used for. I don't know if it had a lid. No idea. This is how I got it from the thrift store. I put this in the shelf, like in one of my shelves of my rolling carts, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rolling carts around me and 2 sliding drawer carts. Because I don't have desks in my drawer. No, drawers on my desk. Anyway, okay. So the problem is I bought some new stuff because it's back to school time and OMG. And again, I'm trying to reset my planner is kind of what spurred all of this to kind of make it more useful. So I'm literally like just putting this stuff on top. Okay. So I kind of wanted to go through it. And as I pull things, I sometimes tend to maybe not like exactly put them back where they go. They might go on top like this or they go like this. I am the first to say that rolling cart is not my favorite storage unit. Okay. I know they were the big rage a long time ago. I think sometimes the things in them are hard to access because there's sometimes not a lot of room between the shelf and the thing. I have said in the past, again, if you're new here, welcome. If not, you've heard me. I would love the rolling cart idea with those trays to be pull outable, like your kitchen drawer, right? Like that you have your pots and pans or something like that. Some of us have like a slide out drawer when you open the cupboard and it slides out. I would love for that whole tray to come out. I like that they're wider. Like I already have 2 with little narrow drawers and obviously this wouldn't fit in a narrow drawer. So I like the idea, but that bottom shelf, especially like if I have books on it or whatever's down there, it's kind of hard to access. I don't know. That's my first thought. I like the open one at the top because I have lots of books stacked this way on it, right? Okay, all of that to say, this tray goes on the second shelf in one of the rolling carts, okay? It does not take up the whole edge. It does not take up the whole thing. In the back of the tray, I do have a stack of index cards and some plastic like protractor rulers and like a kit of those in the back, right? Because the drawer's a little bit thicker than this, okay? So for the most part, but it takes up almost all of the tray this way, okay? Okay, here we go. So my initial thought, well, the way I've been doing it, maybe not initial, oh my gosh, see, this is why you go through your stuff. I've been looking for a sticky note. I love these. I'm taking these to work. These go in my planner every single week at work. Okay, yay me! I'm already winning. Hashtag already winning. In this long thing, I have been keeping my notepads because obviously they don't all fit in this, and this is a longer period. This one doesn't need it, of course, but we'll just, do what we can do. And so many of these are from Happy Mail. Like, I love this, and I say it all the time. That's why we send Happy Mail. You can send one or two, single sheets of something you already have a bunch of that we don't need. Notepads is a great example of that. I don't need, right? Okay. So I think I'd like to start with just notepads. Now, I don't know. You just got to start. These are fairly easy to kind of put back in here because, okay, but like this is a sticky note. This is one of my favorite pads from Target. Okay. I would use this every week, and I could. This is what I just bought like 3 new notepads because, and now I'll probably return them. We have to wait and see, but I'm a big lined and check it off girl. This one works really well for me. This one is not a sticky note. Now, is that a game changer? Maybe, because I like to put it on my planner and move it around per the week, right? But this is a great notepad. I really love this. I love the font. I love the colors. I love it all. Okay. This one is another good one. I could easily just, right? If we're talking about my planner system, if we're talking about journaling, these are great journal spots, obviously, which, I know you guys all know. I think this one was Happy Mail. And this one I use quite a bit. Let's see. This was, oh yeah, these, oh God, look how gorgeous that is. So I think I want to put these loose ones. I don't know. Let me think. Look how pretty that is. This one was, I believe, also a Target, which I've used almost all of. I have sent some out in Happy Mail. I use this one quite a bit. You can see just like this. I cut this thing off. Sometimes I'll put this in my planner or journal or whatever, and then I'll just use this as the journal spot. So I think I will actually take one of these. There's literally no space for today as a reminder that I went through here. So I think I'm going to keep these intact ones like that have the backboard and the magnet or whatever, like the full stack. You guys, it is like 90 degrees here. I've been outside. We're supposed to be at a pool party right now. I got home late from my meeting that I went to, which was super exciting. But I texted my people and they're like, yeah, no big deal. We're just at home relaxing. And so I get home. The house is dark. I'm like, oh, they're taking a nap. So I go and get the dog out of his kennel. They're outside working on a shed, my husband and my girl. I'm not doing that. They don't need 3 of us, certainly not. And that would not work well for any of us. Okay. This I love. I've definitely used, I like to cut these out as well as, but I never had these like in a 3-ring binder, if that makes sense. But I might pull this as an idea right now. Okay. So I'm going to put this in here and let's see what else. Oh, see, now these were a gift. Now these are from Sweet Karen. I will be the first to tell you, I don't use these. I just hoard these. I'm trying to get better. Maybe we'll add this as an item of the month, like stationery items. Look at the bananas. Oh my God. But see this, okay. This is a great example. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to put it in like my January pile, okay? Because it's blue and it's sweaters and wet. That way I don't have to remember it's in here. Does that make sense? Because okay, I'm just going to pull that one as well. I'm going to either put it in August or September. Cooking. See, this is kind of school bananas. I just need to, this is why we go through our stuff so we know what we have. Look how stinking cute this is. There's more bananas and fruit. Okay, I'm going to stick these back in here. But now this is loose paper, not necessarily a notepad, but that doesn't really matter. And I tend to do these kind of by size. Again, it's in kind of that lower bin. I don't pull the bucket out. So you're kind of like this, and this sometimes blocks this. And so I can't reach. I don't know. It's not the perfect system. If you have the perfect system, please let me know. These were all Happy Mail. Karen, you are too sweet. Okay. Okay. I think right now I'm going to add an item to my item of the month challenge because that's how it happens, right? Okay, so we'll add like stationery. Is that a word that, well, we know stationery? I can't even read that, Allison. Oh my goodness. Stationery. Post-its and note pads. Okay. Excited to pull that one. All right. If you are not familiar with my item of the month challenge, it's a challenge I came up with for myself. Everyone is welcome to join in. It's simply choosing an item off a list that I created and including it on every day of our journals. So, because I obviously have some paper to work through here. Okay. Now, this is a great time to have this conversation because maybe these don't go in notepads. That's an option also. I guess I'll put them right here for right now. This is a notepad. Oh, I love this. See, I'm so glad I did this. I didn't know I had these. I thought I had used them up. Okay, I'm going to pull one. The other thought I had, well, yeah, that gets into like capsule and stuff. But the other thought I had is I just need to pull some of this stuff and I seriously want to punch myself right now. Okay, I just bought a new one of these. I went to the Dollar Tree. I've been missing this. I've been wanting to use this, but here's last year's that I clearly didn't use. Oh, that's so annoying, Allison. And they have 2026 out. So I bought 2026. Now, here's an interesting question. I'm throwing this whole thing out. And I'm keeping this because I think it's usable, even though I just ripped but I think it's, oh, I didn't. Good job. Where do you put your 2026 stuff? Like I already have a 2026 calendar and I bought that same little thing. I don't know. It's going to go in here, but I don't know where to remember. I think I'll put it in January, actually. I'm not too sure because I want to put that into my planner. All right. Okay, so this is a fun little notepad. I really actually like this a lot. I remember, but I haven't, of course, used hardly any of it. I really like the black grid a lot. You can easily cut this off. This is super fun. Yeah. Okay, that's fun. All right. So what else do we have in here? Let's go through it. Here's some, Alice in Wonderland stuff. So these are loose. So these all came in Happy Mail. Look at this one. Oh, now see, that's that piece I actually just threw in the trash. I cut up a few of these and used the border. And then use this separate, right? Okay, so all of this is loose. Oh, here's more of that one. Okay. Love, love, love. So fun. Okay, so all of this is loose. Now see, these all came from Happy Mail and I didn't pull these for Happy Mail last month at all. Why? Because they're in my notepads, not in Happy Mail, which is fine, which is fine. I did decide I think I'm going to take that one apart anyway. That's funny. This we obviously got from our hotel in Charleston. Okay, here's, ooh, these are Post-its. Oh gosh, these are fun. I love these so much. Okay, Post-its. These are notes. This is also part of that Target craziness that some of us participated in when they came out with Post-its. You'll see some of those. I've done this whole video before. Some of you have seen most of this stuff. Okay, so these are all loose. This is loose. Is that not amazing? This is a whole pad that I thought okay. It kind of goes like that. These are loose but long, so we'll tuck them in here. This is serious, is what that is. That's for real. Truth. Truth. I'm going to save this just because I think I can use it coming up here. Okay, so these are, and then here's another to do. Now, of course, you could just tape this in. You could glue it in. Again, I'm talking about maybe for my planner more as a working to-do list. If I was going to use this in my journal, which is what I normally use these for, I have no problem gluing this in. I might even cut that off and just use this as my journaling spot. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like in my planner where I want to maybe use it as move it, or it's a temporary note type thing. Some of the glues are obviously more adhesive than others, so we might be using one of those. There is like a glue runner that's temporary. I think I have one of those. So I think we'll try and utilize some of these that aren't actually sticky notes in that way. Okay. All right, I'm going to put my notepads here. I'm going to put these loose kind of Happy Mail ones here, samples or whatever here. I'm not sure about these, and so I'm going to put them back where they are for now. I feel like these are not notepads anymore. I don't maybe view this, but maybe now if I just remember they're in here. I'm going to put these in another section with my journal papers, which I don't know why, I just view them differently. I'll do that drawer with you as well, or that section with you. It's actually not a drawer. I wish it was. And we'll see if it fits there. If it doesn't kind of fit there, then I'll put it back in here. We have room right here. Okay. This is also a notepad, so that can go in the front. This is a notepad. And again, I just cut this off, cover it, do whatever. I don't make my shopping list on that. But look at that amazing pineapple. Holy cow. And look what we get as a reward if we use the whole notepad. A cool thing with an orange border that we could take off right now. Yeah, we're going to take that off. I'll put that in the orange box. Because that's going to make a cool like photo frame, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so this goes in here. This I'm just going to pop into my orange box down here. Okay. What's next? What's next, you ask? Okay, so I don't know if the separation I had is what I need. So let me start with that. This little box of waffles, it looks like, I put obviously in here as a container inside the container. And this was nut thins. Again, same idea. These are all page flags. Well, not this. These are all page flags. How many page flags do you have? Don't answer that. These should be sticky notes, but they're not. Here's page flags. So what do we want to do? Plus I have like, this sort of stuff. So let's maybe move the box. Oh, I hear loud voices, but then I heard laughing. So, okay, I think we're all okay outside. I'm really actually worried that it's too hot to be outside working on a shed, but far be it for me to interrupt. You know what I'm saying? I don't quite know. I mean, they're both grown adults. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Here's a fun little paper clip from my Christmas album that I made years ago. Why is it on here? I don't know. Does that help at all? Okay, these are definitely sticky notes. All the things we had to have, right? Page flag. Oh, I love this sticky note. Again, Target. One of my favorites. I do actually use these. I have them in my planner currently. These are sticky notes. Oh, there's more. That's excellent news. I tend to put them in my planner like that, right? And I cover up that last to do and I put them in like that to kind of, you could make a longer list if that makes sense. Okay. So there's that. I guess I want to put them long way. And here's, oh, I was going to open this. Nope, they are this color. That's interesting. This has lots of Sticky on it still. Okay. Okay. I remember, I don't know when the last time I filmed this was, but I remember showing the same thing. I have 4 sticky notes on here. I don't know how old the sticky pad is. I can tell you it's older than my children. I bought these stickies years and years and years ago, and I absolutely love them, but I just think it's funny. Okay, here is a fun notepad sticky. I'm going to pull these. They are already inked up and trashy. Like they're not going to, I'm just going to put them next to me in my sticky pile that I use like every day, and we'll use them up because there's no need to like save them. I love this sticky note. It's super sticky. So these are fun. I'm trying to get square. Okay, these are Happy Mail. Happy Mail. Don't know. Let's see. I'll put these over here. Same deal. I'm going to just pull some of these because they've got watermarks on them or whatever. Look at that adorable cupcake. Okay, so some of these shaped ones I'm going to try and maybe put together, if that makes sense, if they're not on a backing. Like this is Happy Mail. Yeah, okay. So we'll maybe do that. Here are some square ones. I love this one. That might be a Target one, almost down to the bottom. I'm going to pull them and use them. There's no sense to put them back in here. Okay, square, shape, square. This was Happy Mail. These aren't my thoughts. They're my cat walking on my keyboard. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, this is an elephant. Look at her. Now, this was a notepad. It's not sticky. I can't remember if it was this size or if I cut it, if there was more. I can't remember, but I love it. Okay. So we've done nothing. We've put like 3 things in the box. Let's see. Let's go back. Okay, we like those up front. Okay. How do you organize all this? I don't know. Like, do you put lined ones with lined ones? I don't feel like I need to do that. These I want off of here. They go with shapes. This one was also, no, this was not a Target. This was like a, maybe a Tuesday morning. Those are kind of fun. I've cut off the black and just used the red or like, okay. So that's square. Love that one. These are amazing. Again, Happy Mail. Okay. Yep, love them. Square pad. Flags. Okay, here's, I think, shape. Some of the new ones I just got. I think this is my new pile I just bought from Target, I believe. They're vellum. And they have a little flower on it. Can you see that little flower? Oh, that doesn't help much, but really cute. I do love a good vellum. I'm not being very good at this. Cute little flower. It was in their dollar section at Target for 20 sheets. So, I mean, not a smoking deal, but the vellum's kind of fun. All right, so those are super tall. I'm going to put those in the back here. And then these are all square. And some of these little random ones we're going to just have to start using. Okay, these are fun. Again, Target. I'm wondering... I know why I didn't cut them apart before. We're going to cut them apart. I think, is this a sticky or a flag? I know. I think it's a sticky because it's big enough for me to like really write on. I think I would use it more as a sticky. So I'm going to stand them up like that. Okay. And then we have the square ones. All right. And then we have lots of random little ones. I know I have more pads. Look at this. Look at this. Do I ever remember that I have it in here? No. Like on a birthday? Okay, shapes. These are beautiful. These are Planner Society bows. I I'm going to see if Rue wants those since her little sorority thing is a bow. These are so funny to me. I cannot believe I still have them in here, but they're going back in. Here's some more. Oh, I love this one too. A lot. I wonder if we want that for today. I'm going to take it. It's speaking to my soul today. Okay. Here's a funny cat one. I think we're getting into shapes now. This, again, is it a flag or a sticky? I think it's a sticky note. I don't know, friends. I don't know. Aren't these fun? Okay, this I'm just going to put, I'm going to put in my pile just to use daily. There's 2 left. Same thing with this. This is just white stickies. I'm just going to put them over here to use every day. Okay. I have some pen holders in here, which clearly don't go in here, but I don't know where they go. So we'll figure that out. This is a label. I have a pile of labels, but it doesn't go in here. I'm going to leave it out, put it on my stamp stuff, and we're going to stamp with it. Look at this. Okay, this I'm going to put with the notepads, right? Look how amazing that is. All right. Okay, here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Sticky. I feel like I'm also going to make like a sticky dashboard. I'm not too sure about this. I'm hesitant on that. These go on here. They fell off, but those are cute. But not too sure. Not too sure. So the little ones are hard, right? Because they fall to the bottom. I don't know. These are random ones. These are adorable little page tabs. Look how stinking cute that is. I don't know where it goes. I don't know. Okay, what else can we put away? Okay, here's some. Again, I'm just going to put this in my sticky pad next to me because I don't care if I scribble on them. These were some of my favorites. This is a notepad. It's a green grid. I'm going to put it in notepads. All right, these little random ones, I don't know. Except I guess I'll just put them in the front of this little thing. I only have 1 or 2 of each, but they're so stinking cute. And I guess the same with this little guy here. We don't need this whole thing, I guess. We can also use him today. And we'll throw this guy out because I don't need it. So we'll put all these little guys in here in the front. And then I'm going to put these shaped ones kind of in here like this. So they're all kind of together. Same thing with this. Now this is a weird one. It's super tall, but I guess I'll kind of put it there. That makes sense to my brain. Here's some other. These are Happy Planner. Obviously I cut them out of a thing. Oh, they were in a, oh, that's where that other notepad came from. Has stickers on this side and I cut it up and separated them. Okay, so that goes there. That's cool. Here's some other little tiny. So I guess these don't need to go in the front. They go like right here, I guess. Okay, here's little tiny ones again. I just need to train my brain to reach for this stuff. Here's this little guy, but we have more of these. So, and these are technically, what are these? Stickies or page flags? And look at these. This was the sweetest little gift. They come in this fun little thing, and you know, you can leave them on your desk and like pull when you need a sticky. But I think I had them at work. I just don't use stickies in that way. Like, it's so weird, you guys. My desk at work also doesn't have drawers. Isn't that funny? It's like a computer table or something. I don't even know. But anyway, there's no drawers. And so, yeah. So this, like sticking something on my desk to actually use it would make sense. I don't know where this goes. I'm going to try it right there because it's a shape. And then it's actually kind of a good divider. And then these are kind of like the more square ones. Well, no, that's not even true. So we'll put these with shapes, I guess. Does that make sense? Sure, we'll try it. We don't really know. Okay, so this little box, the kitty cat ones are square-ish. Okay, they go in there. So this little box is better. We still have lots of stuff on the desk though. Okay, because I bought new Post-its. Now, some of these I need, like I might take to work. I might like just divide the thing in half and take to work. I do have a thing on my desk, so I need to kind of figure that out. The lined ones I really like at work. So we'll see. Okay, let's see what else. I don't even want to go through this pile yet. Okay, so right here we have page flags. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this. Okay, this is all page flags, I believe. This thing is stuffed to the rim. I don't remember the last time I used a page flag, so I want to, you know, either give them away or use them, I guess, honestly, is the issue. Oh, look, I used all the orange ones. The problem is, if you know, right? Some of these things are not very sticky anymore. So you end up, if I'm going to use them in my planner, it might work for a little bit that week or whatever. But if I want them to stay, you got to glue them down, like in your journal. These are all the Target ones. These aren't even open. Allison, get it together. Cute. Do we need this little flap on them? No, I don't know. We'll leave it, I guess. Okay. These are like Smashbook ones. Same idea here. Oh yeah, I totally remember going through these last year with you. This was a, look how cute those are, little sailboats, and I've used almost all of this little pile. Same deal, Target. I don't even know, I guess they're still sticky. Okay, page flags. Page flags. Now these are not, I guess they are. Okay, bookmark. Page flags. People were going crazy over these, you guys. Like crazy. When was that? Like 6 years ago? Seriously. Oh, okay. This is came out of a, I don't know what, maybe a Happy Planner? Some sort of other, that's kind of fun. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I should look these up. If people even still have them. Oh, I love these so much. Okay. All of these. Yeah, but see, some of them don't even have sticky anymore. Okay, I think most of these are intact. We're gonna try and put them back maybe. These all came off of sheets like this. Again, I tend to just, they have to go this way. They don't go across. Okay. Whoops. Those are fun. That's a big piece. Again, these were all from Target when they first came out with planner stuff, literally years ago. All right. Y'all are going to be seeing a lot of stickies in my journals. 30 sheets each. Holy cow. That's like a month of stick flags. 5 months. Well, I've used some, but you get the gist. Okay. So here's the problem. I don't know if I need to cut my little box down, right? Like maybe I should cut it down so it's not quite as tall. I don't know. Okay, page tabs that aren't even open. Got them on sale but I'm not too sure. Okay. I'm taking these out and putting them in my box of page tabs. Okay. Now, here's one for you. Do these go in sticky notes? Do they go in page flags or do they go in page tabs? No, I'm not joking. I'm going to put them with the other pile 4 right now. Okay, here are the blue ones. I guess we could do, I guess I'll put them back here like that. I don't know. These are fun. I don't tend to use these, obviously. I don't know, folks. I don't know, but I know I got to use it. So this one can go back here with this set. This matches that set. Oh, that's weird. They don't. Okay. All right. I think these are Planner Society. They might have been Target. This set's Planner Society. More page flags. Why is that not going? All right. But see, oh, look what happened already. See how they fall to the bottom because they're not sticking, and then they're just in the bottom. Okay, so my brain is telling me this is not a great system, but I don't have another system that like is accessible. My brain wants to put them like in a drawer. And so I'm wondering if I should maybe move them to a drawer. Not right now, but like in theory, right? Because like maybe I don't need all my drawers of washi and we could put sticky notes in one of these. Because I have other washi across the room. I have 6 drawers of it here in front of me. I don't need 6 drawers. I could do 5 drawers. And we could choose some of the sticky notes to put in front of me, like these loose ones, because like I'm not going to find them in the bottom of this thing is what I'm super clear about. Keep me. It's literally the sticky note talking to me. Don't throw me out. What are your thoughts? What do you do with your sticky notes? Just please tell me. And don't, I know you don't have this many sticky notes. I understand that. Give me your thoughts on what I should do with my sticky notes. How about that? Look at these. Oh, had to have them. Had to have them. Don't use them. I love them so much, though. I do like to just look at them and like, so much fun. Okay. Let's see. Here are more of these ones, so they can go back here with the blue here. All right, the Smashbook ones. I just think, again, I have to get in the habit of pulling them. I just have to train my brain differently. And maybe get rid of some. Maybe there's just too many to choose from and because I have all of this still as a pile. I do hear the dog though. I might have to cut this short and go get the dog. What you doing, Whiskey? What you doing? He's nervous because the other people are outside and I'm not being much fun. So I'm going to give these away. There is just a point. I'm going to also put this in Happy Meal. That one I just want to look up just because it's funny. And this we'll put in the back, maybe because it's tall enough that I can remember to see it. Okay, so now we have 2 little boxes. Now see all of these loose ones I'm not sure what to do with. So I'm gonna, this is tall enough that it can go in the back here. Okay. We could take a little box like this clear box as an example, and put loose sticky notes in there to kind of contain them and be able to grab them out. Maybe that's a better use for this than the stars. That might be giving you a little bit of a panic attack, like if this opens up. Okay, so don't know about that. So right now we have these 2 little boxes. Let's see. Okay, so that would fit. I think I'd put the stickies in the front and right? Something like that is how I had them. Oh, and here come my people inside. So we might be ending this very quickly. You can see I still have room here, so we could fit more sticky notes in here. So what I have tended to, do is something like this, right? That one's a little wide. It could definitely go this way. I definitely want to open these. They do me no good being closed, and again, I may take these to work. I didn't really decide. I don't care. They were like 25 cents or 50 cents, and these get used all the time. These regular, just big Post-it notes, these just get used. And look at this color. Actually, I think these might be at the Dollar Tree. I'm not 100% sure. I did a Dollar Tree and Walmart haul. Not haul. Well, it was a haul. I didn't film it for you guys. School supply run, right? Okay, I have these little fun things. Now, these are definitely from Dollar Tree. Why are they in the bag still? Well, because they are. Look at the narwhal. These are old from Dollar Tree. You can't find them right now. Don't go looking for them, please. This is not to encourage anybody to buy anything. Let me just give that little announcement. Let's just see for fun. I don't know if this pen actually writes or not. It may not. I will play with these. I might take these to work. I'm not too sure. This doesn't do anything for me, really. This is a fun... Okay, this is a little journal spot. I'm going to take it out and put it in my journal spots because we don't need it. And look at this little tiny notebook. Holy cow. Okay, well, that's really fun for journal spots. I'm going to leave it out for right now. I might need it in my journal, in my planner. We'll just see. I don't know what to do with this plastic bag. I'll probably just put it in Happy Mail. I could put all these little loose sticky notes, loose sticky notes. How about that? How about we do that for right now? And some page flags that are upside down. Why don't we try that? See, we just solved a problem, and we could put it in here. It doesn't, I don't want it here because, again, I'm reaching through. If you have one of those trays, like you gotta, so, I mean, I could put it back here. That would solve that, but maybe that works. Maybe we'll put all the little loose guys in here. See? Thanks for the idea, you guys. You fixed it for me. Again, I could put it in the back. I could put it in the front to remind me that they're there. It doesn't impair me too much. You guys, they are still working on the shed. I don't even understand. It is like, I don't even know. Too hot. It's too hot is what it is. Okay, here is the other little set that I got. Look at the sloth dying right now. Absolutely dying. Okay, here's another pen. Again, I don't know if it works. We'll save this as a journal spot. We'll save this bag. It's good for something. And, oh, so cute. I don't need both of these. I am super clear about, out. I don't need them out to go in my journal or my planner. This one speaks to me more. So this is what, I'm going to put it in journal spots because I think those little pieces are super usable. Okay, here we get into some other things. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish. This is a, I used him once. This is a shaped Post-it. Same with Mr. Narwhal, right? So they're going to go right here in shaped Post-its. Okay, that's easy. This is what? Stickies. Perfect. Oh, and to do. Oh, I love it so much. I love a good to do. All right, let's see here. What else? Okay, this is a notepad. I'm going to put it in journal spots because that's essentially what it is at this point. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, is there more? There's a few more on the grid from Smash Company, whatever. Okay, page flags. Page flags. Two sticky notes left. I've used, this was Happy Mail. I pulled them from my Happy Mail when we had Happy Mail Challenge, so it now goes in here, but it's a little big, but it's okay. Cups of water a day. I don't track this. I'm going to put it with my sticky pile here as a normal sticky. This is trash. Look at these. Are they not stunning? Scarlet Lime. Christy does amazing artwork. Okay, this is too wide to go in here. I could take it out and put it with the... Okay, I'll take it out and put it with the shaped. My other thought was something like this is like, do I put it in my September monthly pile, you know? Like September, October, November is when I use these. I think I just have to get in the habit of looking for them. I think I have to, like at the beginning of the month, go through my stuff and pull the monthly, you know, like what I think I might use, essentially building a capsule, but going through all my, not all my things, I know, but like going through the stickers, going through the stationery, going through whatever. All right, this is kind of a fun background, so I'm going to keep it, take the adhesive off, obviously, and save the background for a journal spot because that's really pretty. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep that in journal spots. That's super fun. Okay. Ooh, okay, look, more notepads. There's that beautiful green one. Okay, that's exciting. And here is, I am very busy. Now, these don't quite fit is the issue. That's the issue. So they set a little bit like that, which is an issue. I know. Okay, here's my favorite notepad. Look at this. Most of you that have gotten Happy Mail from me at some point have gotten the snail on it. He is too big to fit in here. He does fit in the drawer like this, though. The drawer's deep enough, like the bin, whatever it is, it's deep enough to go like this. So I might have to put all three of these like on the side. Yeah, I love this notepad so much. I got it from Tuesday Morning years and years ago. I love it. All right, what else do we love and know where it goes? Ooh, this was Happy Mail. Okay, I'm going to take these out. Am I going to take them out? I'm going to take them out. I'm going to reuse this, obviously. And then this, look at the notepads. Look at all these. Look at this. Oh. This one goes in the front because I love it. Actually, I'll put them by size too. I'll put these in the back. Absolutely gorgeous. I could put this one on today, but I think, actually, I'll put these in the front because they're shorter. Are they? They're not. The bananas can still go in the front. Look what fun those are. Okay, so I have loose notes right here. So I'm going to leave those there. Okay, what's next? Okay, these are all different things. This is all like this pile, which I don't know what this pile is, but it's definitely a pile. So I'm going to, you know, make a pile. How about that? What else? Notepad, shopping list. I'm going to put those in Happy Mail. If you gave them to me as Happy Mail, please know I appreciate them and I'm passing them forward. I don't think you did. I think I pulled those when I went to Publix, but oh, I love this so much. Okay, tired and inspired. See, I love them so much and then sometimes I don't want to use them, but it's okay. We're going to use them. Oh, here's more of these. These were Happy Mail. These are not mine. And I love them. I'm going to put them in here. I thought I only had one left and I saved it for January, but here's sweet little notes. Sweet little notes from Elle in her Happy Mail. I don't know why they're in here. Oh, see, here's January 26th. Here's that new calendar thing. I just got this from Dollar Tree. They have all their 2026 calendars out. I'm like, I'm not quite ready for 2026, but I do appreciate, but I thought it was kind of fun. It has like almost a sunshine over here or a flower. I could cut off the purple if I needed to, right? And then these I thought are neutral enough. They're actually kind of purple. It almost looks blue. If you were to take it off this background, it almost kind of looks blue and orange, which is completely good with me. I'm going to take this though and move it to my January pile of journaling stuff because I don't trust myself if I leave it in here, much like we just found 2024. So that's going to go in my January stuff, and my future self will know where to find it. This is an amazing book I found at Goodwill of fluorescent. Look at these. They're Post-it notes, you guys. Like for books and journaling and whatever. I'm going to leave this out with my planner stuff for right now because like I said, I'm doing a major revamp and I got to talk some stuff out. Yes, with myself, hopefully with you guys, because gosh knows I don't make sense half the time. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, see, here's a little thing I cut off there. Small notepad, perfect, cute. These are adorable. Are these notepads? Perfect. Look at these. Oh, look at the grid on that, you guys. Love it. What is this? Notepad. Love it. Okay. I think we have room right. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Right there. Are these notes? Notepad. Cool. Oh, I love this. Happy Mail. Okay. I think that makes me happy like that. I don't want to see what happens when I turn it on its side is why I was trying to see if I can get this little guy to stand up. I think it's okay if I stand it up. A loose little pad. I think it's big enough to sit in here like this. Yeah, I'm actually happy with this little thing. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. Okay, so that goes like that. All right, you want to see more stuff? Here we go. Look at this fun little thing. Dollar Tree? Don't know. Notepad sticky notes. Is that true? Sticky notes. Look how cool this is. Kind of hard to use, in my humble opinion. Like, yes and yes. And the rest of these, I would use this as like a decoration. I wouldn't journal maybe on top of this or write like my to-do, like get milk. I don't know. Like I would use this as a decoration in my planner or journal, which is why I haven't used them. Also because, it's closed up. Now, my brain is wanting to take this apart. So let's just do that. We're going to take it apart. There's a notepad, which makes more sense as a notepad to me. Yeah. Yep. Sticky notes. Sticky notes. Whoops. All right. Sticky notes and sticky notes. All right. Now, what do we do with this? I don't know, but we're not throwing it in the trash. That I know. All right. This goes where? It is a sticky note, but I'm actually tempted to put it in my journal, or in my planner. These I don't know about, friends. These I don't know about because, again, These are really hard for me to use. So I think I'm going to put them in Happy Mail. I might take one, but like, I'm not too sure. So I'm going to release them to someone that might have a better use than I am, or I do. Here's more page flags. Did you guys need all these? Because I certainly did. I needed all of these, all the animals. Not one pack, all the animals. Again, years ago. Have I used them? No, I have not. Do they go here? Sure. They kind of go in the back, maybe? Sure. Again, this little box could hold a lot more. Like, they're contained to the size of this little box, this nut box. I could put them just loose in here. Or make a different box. I don't know. Or I could put my stickies, more stickies. I don't know if they would all fit like in this one. I'm trying to remember what I even had in here. Okay, here's more page flags. Page flags, page flags, page flags. Page flags. Do you have this many things that you need to flag in your books? Me, apparently either. Sticky notes. Oh my God, I love this one. I bought it for this. I obviously struggle with these. I want to take them out. But then I don't know if that's helpful to me. Do I put them in here? Like same thing with this. I want to take them out because this little guy's in here, right? All right, friends, you're going to your new home. I don't know. We'll save that because if I want to journal on it, I'm going to make this other little bag, all of these guys. Okay. I think these were Happy Mail. Whoops. We're going to put them all in this little guy here. And I'm going to go rescue the other sloth that was Happy Mail. Well, I guess we don't need to. We'll leave him where he's at. Okay, we're going to put all of those in there. I don't know if I can save that. I just don't know. I can try. Oh, it has the little outline. I don't know if this is savable or not. We'll just fuss with it a little bit. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, here's dogs. That is so funny. Are you okay? My daughter's outside the window. Are you okay? Okay. Oh my gosh. She is such a trooper, you guys. My poor husband. Oh my God. He has bought this shed outside and I think this is our fourth one. Like the first three didn't come. They canceled it. They ran out. I don't even know. It's been the biggest nightmare. So then this one came and it's the wrong one. But I think in his frustration, he ordered the wrong one. Like whatever the measurements are. Let's say it's 10 by 14 or something. And this one's 14 by 10. And in theory, that still works, right? But the door open. Oh my God. And so they're both out there like, this is like their third day working on this. And I love my daughter so much that she is willing and able, quite frankly, willing and able. to sit out there with him because I don't know if I'd make it. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm tempted on this thing to like cut it off and try and use this, right, as kind of a background. That's my thought on that. We'll see if I can get it to work or not. Now these, now I feel like they're sad because they're still in their little house, but for whatever reason, I want to leave them in their house. So they're going to stay in their house for right now because I can't figure out another option. So we're going to do that. So these are all stickies and page flags. I have entirely too many. No one's saying differently. I'm not. All right. So what else do I have? I just bought this. This was at Dollar Tree, you guys, and I absolutely love it. Well, first of all, can we just take note? Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at these colors, though. They're just stunning. That being said, I don't know where this goes. I mean, I put it in here because I do think it's a notepad. It says right there, it's a notepad. It's a notepad. I get it. I was going to put it like in my journal spots, but I think I'll put it in my notepads. It might get my brain a little bit more used to reaching down here. I think of it because I would almost use this as a background, almost not like a notepad. I tend to use my notepads like as the journaling spot. I would almost use this more as a background, like put the picture on it and do some journaling. I know it's a very slight difference, but in my brain, it's like, nope, this is a background. This is a notepad. I understand that. Yeah. I will try it in here. Okay. We'll try it in here. Now, this section is full. It's full. Okay. Which is not a good thing for me right now. All right. We have a few other things. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I'm sticking to my stool. Hot. Oh, and we're over an hour. Okay. Well, friends. Ooh, and I might have been out of frame for some of that. I do apologize. Okay. I think I will end it there then because I can't imagine you want to watch more of this chaos for an hour, or more than an hour. If you're here, my goodness, thank you for hanging out. I hope you got your kitchen clean or whatever. I will show you. I just bought these 3 sets of notepads at TJ Maxx. $4, $5, and $4. Okay. I really like, I was thinking specifically of my work because I have a very set thing that I kind of do at work every week in my thing, and it's great and whatever. I will say this has been working, but sometimes I need 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. Yeah, so sometimes I need 2. So I was thinking like this has more lines. And again, this isn't sticky, so I would just either like tape it in, lightly glue it in. I don't even know if I need to, but anyway, that's why I got these lined ones with the dot, because I do tend to go through a list like this every week. So I got these specifically for that reason. And I got this one because, oh my God, this is my favorite, of course, with this pad, and so cute. Obviously, you could make your little boxes and still do the same thing. I'm just not too sure. I just don't know. But anyway, if you're interested in any of these, they are at TJ Maxx. This one obviously came with a little pin. So I don't know if I'll keep those or not. I grabbed them. I also thought Rue might like one of them, and she doesn't need it, so that's fine too. I might move some stuff around because I do have things in this box like this. These are plastic, like see-through things, either for your planner or journal or whatnot. These are fun because why? Why are they fun? I don't know. It comes across this way. Sorry, I couldn't remember which way. They're sticky and they come down this way. So, and reusable. These are from Avery. All of this is Avery. Okay. And 2 see-through piles or pockets, which I really, really like. These have to go in here somewhere. Like I don't have another stationery place in my room. So these will go in here somewhere. They might go over here. I might see if I can put like these in here. The other thing that's not in my box. Oh, and I just bought these. because I thought I needed more page tabs. That was a joke. I know I don't need more page tabs. This is fun as a background. So we'll keep this. But these are super cool. They're vellum. I really like these a lot. And yeah, and got them. How about that? I don't know. I'm not trying to explain myself too much here. Okay, these are also vellum. These probably came in Happy Mail. Those are super cool. We'll put those in page tabs. What was I going to show you? I also found these. Now, when did I buy these? Years ago. And in case I didn't have any page tabs, there you go. Literally. Now, the reason I said I was going to put these to the side, so these are page tabs. These are page tabs that we saved. I was going to put them in my page tab box. These won't fit in that box. They would if I took them all out, like off of this little thing. There's got to be 1,000 sticky notes in here. Sticky tabs. It was made in 2017. Yeah, yes to these. And they are super sticky. So I just need to get in the habit of using my things more. I really, really like these. I really want to use these, even though they're kind of a weird shape. And I did take that into consideration because I didn't know if my brain would like this. But I'm not going to put it in the back. I'm going to put it in the front. We're going to try it, okay, and figure that out. I don't know. I'm going to put these in here for now. These I'm going to put in my page tab box because they're not sticky. You do have to adhere them like the other tabs. They're going to be great, okay? I don't know, friends. I mean, that's why it doesn't get used because that's exactly where it goes. This thing slides in here like this. This is in the back because it's so tall. I certainly don't want to turn it sideways, do I? I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that actually fits. All right, so I have stuff to go through and to figure out my life. That's what the answer is. It fits if I do that, but then this thing doesn't fit. So we'll figure it out. I could put that in there like that. Here's more stickies. I don't have any problem buying these. This, I use these literally all the time at school. So this is not, these plain sticky Post-it things are not anything that these are the ones I have, and I literally just bought these because they get used all the time. It's these decorative ones that I have a harder time using and whatnot, probably because I want to keep them, but also just because they're maybe less functional, I guess. This is just an easy thing. So all of these are on my desk, and so I'll keep some for here and keep some for school. I don't even know. So, all right, I'm going to stop there. I might give you a quick preview of how this ends up. If not, I'll post it on Instagram or something. I don't even know. I should have taken a before picture. Maybe I can take a screenshot of the, Oh, I got this out to use it. I know exactly why that's out. Never mind. Never mind. Delete. This I had like labels in, so we'll see what I need to do. So let me know your thoughts. How many notepads and sticky notes do you have? And how do you organize them? Riddle me that. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope you had a productive hour. I appreciate the support and the comments and the feedback and this community in general. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.